Nate Go Yard.
Bitch, I'm a ball, bitch, I'm a ball. Don't get no fuck, don't get no fuck. What's in my cup? What's in my cup? Full of that punch, nigga, that punch. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, can't talk in Milwaukee. Tell my dog sick of me, ain't do no barking. Pass me some greens, you know I'ma spark it. Mama got ass, told her to arch it. Pull up at the spot, hop out and don't park it. Dino say, always keep one in the cartridge. With Joey up paper, so we going toxic. Came from the swamp to visit the tropics. Check out the scenery. Tell lil' mama to the backwoods right by the lake. And I had some weed on me. Had to retire my cup, but it still doubled up. So pour out some lean for me. We took an edible, feeling incredible. Fed away into the sheets. Hustle and flow as you need. Easy to see.
What is up, everybody? What is up? Now really here. As always, coming to you live, as always, with this beautiful camera view. But first things first, and you also check on YouTube. Mic problem. Okay, anything better? Sound better? Ah, crap. Mic problems. Oh, okay, of course. Ah, God. I don't care. Okay, I'm back. Is it better, Rob, or is it worse? Okay, I'm back. Okay, I can hear myself now. Is it better, Rob, or is it worse? Okay, I don't know why this computer does that. It just does that. Thank God I got my phone with me. Make it a little bit better. This computer does that. Okay. Thank God I got my phone with me. Make it a little bit better. All right. All right. Hey, it's live. Stuff happens. Always come prepared. Always coming unprepared. Hey, it happens. I'm human. Hey, it's live. Stuff happens. Hey, Rob, can you do me a favor? Can you share this live stream? Put it on the Sports Wave Network, and you put it on every social media platform that you have. And if you are live watching this, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel. Hopefully, we won't have any tribe voodoo magic conspiracy theory crap happening here on this channel. We will not have disrespect coming in from this channel. No, getting mad because what I'm about to say is 100% y'all coming to the heart. Like, all of this is coming straight to my heart, okay? All of it is. Like, at this point in juncture, everything that you're going to hear is just straight from my heart. And also, I'm going to be reading you some things that I posted also on the YouTube account as well. So I hope that you guys were literally listening. I mean, actually not even listening, but was on the community post. And oh my God, this light! It makes me feel like I'm white, and I'm really not a black guy. Black B, maybe because the there we go. That should be a little bit. Oh God, that's tremendously better. But what is up, everybody? I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday. As you can tell, a lot of craziness happening in the world of the NFL. We'll be talking about the NFL free agency that happened, some of the big names like King Henry going to the Baltimore Ravens, Patrick Queen going to the Steelers, Deontay Johnson got traded. Joe Mixon to Houston. Houston is the MVP when it comes to free agency. I'm sorry, they are the MVPs. I'll talk firsthand about all the Bear moves that we have done for the last Well, actually for the last 4 or 5 days. What is up, Chad? What is up, Chad? Welcome. I love Chad. Chad, you're a real MVP. You always come in here all the time. And you know what? Chad, oh crap, I can't do that here in StreamYard. Chad, the next time I'm live, please be here because, dude, I got a surprise for you. Okay, when the next time you come live, can't do it now because I can't do it here on StreamYard apparently. Like, man, I'm at a loss for words, y'all. Like, a very loss for words. Dub might be joining me here later on. He may not. He is in his studio session, and there is like he might be here, he might not. At the end of the day, hey, I'm here. I'm live for you guys. I'm here for the heart. I'm basically going to explain everything about what is Chicago going to do? What is Ryan Poles going to do? Why are the Chicago Bear fan base so split to the point it's so cancerous and so toxic? Jesus Christ, it is one of the most toxic freaking fan bases. Oh my God, it's never been this toxic. Like dead ass, it's never been this toxic. I've never seen a team be this damn toxic like this. Never seen a fan base going ape ball crazy. I'm trying to get the camera straight here. Going ape shit crazy on this. I've never heard of a fan base that low-key bashes our starting quarterback and then also praising a guy who's a generational talent, may be good, all of that craziness going on. And on the other side, you have people saying, oh, he's God. Basically, he is him. They need to build around him. While you got some other fans, it's just a mess. It's a chaotic fucking mess. And it is so bad, but we got a lot to get through. And also, I'm going to give you guys some history about how not only how toxic the fan base is, but how the Bears is basically run. I'm going to give you some histories about Bears QBs, the top 5 greatest QBs that this franchise has ever had. So let's get it. Let's get it on, okay? Let's get it on. Ghoulie, I'm happy my Steelers got Russ, Patrick Queen, and happy we traded Johnson for the Panthers corner, Dante Jackson, and draft picks. The Steelers are making some moves. I'll give them that. The Steelers are making some moves. The real question is it basically falls onto Russell Wilson. That's where it falls down to, is Russ. Because if Russ can give you, Super Bowl quality Russ, will get you at least a divisional round. Oh yeah, then Russ is probably going to end the rest of his career as a Steeler. I was a little surprised that he was going to Pittsburgh. I thought that he was going to Atlanta. Speaking of Atlanta, Kirk Cousins, good God, I said this yesterday. Kirk Cousins, whoever is Kirk Cousins' agent, man, bro, where are you at? Like, seriously, where is that man at? Because good Lord Almighty above, I need his agent, because that man is something else right now. So let's get into it. Let's start with the Bears free agency on who they picked up, who they have re-signed, and we'll go from there. And then we'll also talk about some of the free agents as well, who hasn't been picked up yet. So let's go. Let me share this right here. Chicago Bears official tracker, and here we go. One of the big ones, and this is one of my biggest things from the offseason, one of my wishes came true, and that was keeping cornerback Jalen Johnson. Agreed to a 4-year contract extension. Oh my God, yeah. I was trying to see if they were going to have the money for it, but okay, let's see. Let's go back. Yeah, here we go. Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson. They used the franchise tag and reached an agreement where Johnson gets a 4-year deal
worth $76 million, with over $54 million guaranteed. That makes him the second highest paid corner in terms of money and average annual value. He got whatever. He has been our most guaranteed money, however. Quite frankly, he is in this era, he's literally the fourth. I'm messing up. Oh my god. Damn it, Mike.
Sorry about that. Is everything good now? Because I don't know why. I'm using my camera microphone. I'm using like a actual mic right now because my mic is going. Okay, I can hear it through my phone, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. All right. What was I saying? Okay. Jalen Johnson, one of my biggest things that I want the Bears to do. What is up, Almighty Finesse? What is up, Chaos Raider? We'll talk about your Raiders here too. I'm gonna go through day 2 of free agency. But Almighty. Oh, I thought it said Almighty Finesse. Is that Almighty Finesse? I think it is Almighty Finesse. Your mic is working, brother. All right, cool. Jalen Johnson, that was one of the key things I wanted the Bears to do was resign Jalen Johnson. And godly, when they franchise tagged him, I was freaking worried. But I had a funny feeling it was smart on Ryan Poles' part to franchise tag him and to also give him his money. And if you guys didn't hear me because due to the microphone problems, Johnson 4-year deal, $76 million, with $54 million guaranteed, making him what I believe the fourth highest paid corner in the league right now. I mean, he is worth that money. And now I believe, and hopefully this season, he was a Pro Bowler. He was a Pro Bowler last year. I expect him big things for Jalen Johnson this upcoming season. Also, the Bears re-signing Patrick Scales, long snapper. I was cool with that. I think this was a no-brainer. We had to keep Patrick. So, but now let's get to the real free agents. I'm hoping Tyler Boyd comes home to Steel City. That may happen. Let's start with Sunday. Kevin Baird. We found our Eddie Jackson replacement, and with first team All-Pro Beard, and with Beard, I'm cool with this contract. 2 years worth $15 million. Yeah, he'll be 31. Yeah, he'll only be 33 when this contract is up. To be honest though, with a career of 28 interceptions, with 3 forced fumbles and 4 fumble recoveries, I mean, you have a veteran safety. I still believe that the Bears are probably going to draft a safety later on in the draft, or if they find another safety that's dirt cheap or trade for a safety, that would be there too. But I think they signed Kevin, really pick up. I think the Eagles fans, according to some Eagles fans that I work with, they felt like they didn't treat Kevin right. Well, we're going to treat him right over here because, it's the Bears. We're always known for defense. Yesterday, this one was the shocker. The shocker for me. Like, this was the biggest shocker to me. Like, very big shock. And that was DeAndre Swift. The Bears getting DeAndre Swift. Like, they signed Swift to a 3-year deal, $24 million. And this was really interesting because what you get from DeAndre Swift, you get a quarterback, you get a running back with speed, you get a running back with the edge of power, and you also get a running back who can catch the ball. Who can catch the ball? If you throw it to him, he will catch that. And that was one of the biggest things for the Bears for running back. Nothing against Roscoe Johnson and Khalil Herbert. They were power runners. And Deontay Foreman, who I would love for the Bears to re-sign, but I have a funny feeling that Chicago is not going to re-sign him, and I think that would be the biggest mistake. Now, DeAndre Foreman has the speed and he has the power. It's just that I still believe Chicago will draft a center, or definitely draft a left guard or a left tackle. And with DeAndre Swift, you're getting speed, you're getting a back a back who has tremendous hands. So, yo, I was very shocked about this move. I low-key thought they were going to get Josh Jacobs. And looking back, I'm so glad that they didn't, and I'm really glad they did Barkley, especially how much money the Eagles were paying him. Jesus Christ. And then today, we got Gerald Everett. We found our second string tight end. With this move, I really believe that Robert Tonyan is gone now. I don't think he's coming back. So now if they do, he'll probably be third string if they decide to give him another year contract. But getting Gerald Everett from the Chargers, this man can make defenders miss. He can rack up yards after the catch. He's only been in the league for 7 years, 284 receptions, 2,833 yards, and 19 touchdowns. This is really good to fit with Cole Kmet and his skill set. So I love this. I love what Ryan did here. You got yourself a secondary tight end, and Gerald Everett could make some big noise, especially down in that probably down if it was a situation like if it was third and 5 or second and 7, or basically for the red zone as well. And then also today, Bears grabbed the safety, like I said that they would. They grab the safety. And that was Bears grab defensive back Jonathan Owens from the Green Bay Packers. Defended 3 passes and recorded a sack. He has also scored his first career touchdown on a fumble recovery against the Detroit Lions. He has registered a total of 9 tackles in 2 games against the Bears last season. Yeah, Jonathan Owens was a freaking pest every time when we played him last season. He was a pest. And now we got that pest. Green Bay, I'm still happy that Owens is gone. But at the same time, Aaron Jones is still in the NFC North. Green Bay Packers, I don't understand what is it with you guys when your top talents go, and I mean go to either the Jets or the Vikings. I do not understand, but hey. Okay, can you guys see me a little bit better? Hold on. Okay. Nope. Thank God I got it. All right. Anybody hear me now? We good? Nope. Thank God I got it. All right. Anybody hear me now? We good? All right, yeah, I can hear my voice. Thank God I got my phone on me. If this keeps messing up, I would just go and grab my headphones and just go from there and just live stream on my phone. If it seems like if this microphone still keeps messing up, If this microphone still keeps messing up. All right, so let me turn down YouTube. Put my phone right there because I'm definitely going to need it. All right, now where was I? Now the biggest elephant in the room, because we're definitely going to talk about this here. Really talk about this. What is Ryan Poles going to do? I think every Bear fan in the 25-mile radius, whether you're a Justin Fields fan or you want the Bears to move on from Justin Fields and get Caleb Williams or basically just a different quarterback, like I think everybody is in the consensus of what are they going to do. Apparently, there have been so many rumors of Justin Fields getting traded for draft picks. Like the Bears were we're asking for maybe a second or a 4th from him. We thought he was Atlanta. Atlanta gets Kirk Cousins. We thought they were gonna do. We thought Pittsburgh. Some people thought Pittsburgh. That ended up being Russell Wilson. You thought about Minnesota. that ended up being Sam Darnold, and it seems to me that Minnesota is not even going to attempt to try to trade up because I think they're probably going to get JJ McCarthy, and that will be one hell of a pick for them. Also, there's been the talk of what else? What was another team? Now I'm hearing like the Colts are kind of going to be involved rumored wise. Apparently, the Bears are asking too much. In my opinion, I think this is just my opinion. So take it for what you know. I think what the problem here is with the Bears and this whole narrative with Justin Fields and why teams are not getting him. Some narrow-minded fans, because the whole 10-28, him as a starter, 0-6 against the Packers, this and that. He holds on to the ball too long. He coughs up when he gets hit. He can't read man-to-man defense. Like, I understand that, and I get those guys that side's frustration. But when push comes to shove, here's how I feel about it too. Is like, what are you getting from Justin Fields? If you were an NFL team, if the Bears were calling you and saying that hey, we're gonna work for teams that needed quarterbacks or stuff like that, you're asking them, what are you going to get? What are we getting from Justin Fields? Well, number one, you're getting a mobile quarterback. We all know Justin can make tremendous plays, outstanding tremendous plays with his feet. Also, he's not afraid to get out of the pocket. We do know that. We do know that he can throw. He can throw the ball. I know a lot of people believe that he cannot throw, which is freaking ridiculous to me. Freaking ridiculous. He can throw. Like dead ass, he can literally throw. And I will low-key bring up his numbers as well, since we are talking about it. So, it just baffles me how the fan base, and we'll talk about the fan base and how toxic it's been for the last freaking 8 months. It's just funny how people want him gone because of he's 10 and something as a starter, It's just so freaking baffling to me. It's just baffling to me. So let's say this, okay, for the sake of argument. All right, sake of argument. Here we go. Let me hit the control so you guys can see this. All right. Regular season. Here we go. Regular season. All right. See all about his passing. This should be coming. Justin Fields. Let's look at it. Let's look at it here. Him passing, because remind you, he was hurt for a month. 2,562 of passing. That's 22nd in the league. Okay, 16 touchdowns makes him 20th in the league. 9 interceptions would tie for the 95th in the league. So his quarterback rating this year, 46.1. Be honest, Justin did not have a great year at all in 2023. So let's look at it ever since the 3 years he's been here. And then we're going to look at the completion. We're going to look at the yardage. We're going to look at the touchdown and interceptions. And we're also going to look at his rating, his passer rating, okay? So first year as a rookie, played 12 games, completion 159 out of 270 with 58.9 completed passes, 1,870. That's an average of 6.9, 7 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, and that man was sacked 36 times. 36 times. Passer rating 73.2. So it's okay, but it was okay. He had an okay rookie campaign. Also, 2022, 15 games played, because remember, he was hurt. I think it was at the final game of the season where he could have broken Mike Vick's record. Well, 192 completed pass, 318 times trying to throw that thing, 60.4 completed pass, 2,000. So look here. Look at the yardage in passing. Passing went up 2,242 passing yards. Average 7.1, 17 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. And yeah, that offensive line was terrible. And yeah, I think he was number 1 in the league in 2022, getting sacked 55 times. Quarterback passer rating 85.2. Now we go on to 2020, and they give him DJ Moore. He only played 13 games. He was hurt for the month, like I said, so that's 4 games. Look at the completion, 227 complete passes, attempts, 370. Rating went up by just 1%, 61.4. Went up in the yards of passing, 2,562 passing yards, an average of 0.9 touchdowns here. Look at this. 16 touchdowns from Justin Fields, 9 interceptions. He only got sacked 44 times. But look at the passer rating, 86.3. So far, if you look at the numbers, these aren't bad, but in retrospect of Bear fans that want him gone, they think that in their mind, 3 years is enough to basically tell me, okay, this guy is not it. And you get sacked 135 times. 135 times. Offensive line is a big key issue. Okay, the Bears have never ever been known, guys. They have never ever been known for quarterback-led team, a quarterback-led franchise. This team has always been defense, folks. Always been defense. And look at the rushing. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's always been defense. Justin Fields do need an O-line, and that's why I'm scared for Caleb Williams or any other quarterback that the Bears decide to get, because they're going to find themselves in a situation the same way Justin. Because if you can't protect your quarterback, yeah, you're going to get numbers like, oh, our quarterback has been sacked 40-something times, 30-something times, 44-something times, 50, 100 freaking times. So who's at fault here? Granted, there has been some plays where Justin holds onto the ball and he gets sacked. Yes, understandable. Yeah, but at the same time, it's not all of Justin. It's not all him. It's not. And that's why I really wish Bears fans would just be open-minded instead of just tearing one person that say, okay, look, we could build around this guy, instead of just ripping someone's head off because you have an opinion. You think, oh, he's not the guy, but Jesus Christ, what are you stuck with here? What are you with here? Whatever that they do, and if Ryan Pauls does not fix, like getting a center, getting a left tackle, getting a left guard, yeah, you technically got a potential center from the 5th overall pick, but at the same time, you got to think about your future for the next 10 years when it comes to centers. Centers are very, very tricky to draft and tricky to pick, because if push comes to shove, if you pick the wrong guy, your quarterback is fluffed. I don't care if you're Aaron Rodgers. I don't care if you're Tom freaking Brady. I don't give a damn if you are even Peyton freaking Manning. If you don't have the proper line to protect your quarterback, whether that quarterback is Justin Fields, whether that is Jayden Daniels, whether that quarterback was J.J. McCarthy, whether that quarterback was Caleb Williams, your QB is going to get fucked. And it's so funny that the Chicago Bears have finally, after all these years in the Super Bowl era, realized, the quarterback position is the most important position in football. And they really realized that when Mitch Trubisky was out the door, was coming out the door. So Ryan Pace, former GM of the Bears, picks Justin Fields. That was probably one of the good moves that man has made. Well, besides getting Khalil Mack. 2018, y'all. 2018. I wish I could go back to 2018. I wish double doink didn't happen. Mitchell Trubisky was a mid quarterback, but he had a tremendous defense. And that was the problem. Bears were never known to be led by quarterback-led quarterbacks. Okay, they've never been known. We know this. They've never been known for quarterbacks, guys. It irks my soul, and it just makes me angry that, if they get a new quarterback, fine. But at the same time, if you don't address that offensive line, your quarterback, like I said earlier, is going to keep running for his life. So what should Ryan Poles do? Well, number one, I'm going to give you some scenarios, okay? Let me give you if they draft a quarterback, okay? If they were to draft, say, Caleb Williams. If you're drafting Caleb Williams at number one, if they keep the number one overall pick, what do you do with the 9th pick in the draft? I know a lot of people saying wide receiver here, but if you're Ryan Poles, you can't. You got to get one of these playmaking wide receivers, or if you're Ryan Poles, you trade Justin Fields to get another top 10 pick. Okay, you trade Justin Fields for a top 10 for another top 10 pick. Maybe you do trade him to the G-Men, the Giants. Okay, for the 6th overall pick or something like that. Okay. And let's say the Bears did trade Justin Fields to move up to get the 6th overall pick. Now you got the 1st, you got the 6th, and you got the 9th. So they get Williams, okay? They get Caleb. At number 6, you get the kid from Penn State. That's who I would love the Bears to get. Like dead ass. I would love for the Bears to get that kid from Penn State. 6'6", 3+ pounds, can help in the passing. Can help in the pass, help in the block. I would love for the Bears to get that kid. That's what you do with the 6th pick. And with that 9th overall pick, you can get a wide receiver. Maybe somewhere down the line, if you got a 3rd round pick, if you traded Justin Fields to the Giants, you can get a defensive edge. Obviously, we need a defensive edge. And now definitely need a defensive tackle now that Justin Jones is gone. That really shocked me. Justin Jones was going to stay in Chicago. I thought, quite frankly, I didn't really pay attention that he was a free agent. That's what really messed me up. And hey, Justin Jones and also Darnell Mooney, y'all give him hell wherever y'all. Well, Darnell Mooney went to Atlanta. Justin Jones, I forgot where he went to. But give him hell. Give him hell. And then, obviously, free agent's not done yet. You can still grab a defensive edge. Chase is still available. What's his name? Trent. Is it Trent? I think his name is not Trent Brown. It's Trent Brown, free agent. I think Trent Brown's a free agent. From the Patriots, you get him. You get a veteran lineman. So, here's your lineman. You got at left tackle, Braxton Jones. Left guard, Trent Brown. Center, the guy that we traded traded our 5th round pick for. That's the center. You got Tevin Jenkins, right guard. And you got the Moose. Yes, the Moose. That is his nickname. At me, the Moose, Darnell, goddamn right. You're damn right. As right tackle. Now, Caleb got himself an offensive line. He got DJ Moore. He got a young rookie wide receiver. He got Taylor Scott right there at third string. He got himself a running back. But here's the thing. Now, with all that protection, now the ball will be on Caleb's court. Number one, throwing the ball. Like you see a man open, obviously you throw it to that open man. You got Cole Kmet over there. Yeah, Joe Everett over there now. I mean, if that was the scenario that Ryan Poles is gonna go, then I'm 100% cool with it. It would just have to be the quarterback. I know he's a rookie, and he's gonna make rookie mistakes. Don't get me wrong. And if that was to happen, then boom, okay, great, Grant, wonderful. You got your guy for the future. If he can take us to the playoffs and beat Bay, the dreaded Green Bay, then boom, your defense is still going to be your defense. Hey, Montez Sweat is still a freaking dog. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So that's one scenario. If that was to happen, the way scenario I played it out, we would probably be a 10-game win team. Probably a 9 to 10 game win team, wild card team easily if we're a 9 to 10 winning football team. Because the team to be in our division now is the Lions. Okay. Second is Green Bay. Third is us. And then there's Minnesota, because we don't know the situation right now with them with the quarterback. I'm clearly they're not letting Sam Darnold start. They're not letting the boy who see ghosts on the field start. Okay. Justin Jefferson would have a freaking field day and he would demand to get traded if that was the case, if that was the direction they were going for. Now, that's the Caleb Williams scenario. Now, the Justin Fields scenario. If Ryan Poles pull out a smoke screen and decided to, I'm going to put 3 teams for you that could potentially, and I mean potentially, what is up, Prince Sean? I mean potentially trade down with. Let's say for you got to sleep with an enemy. You got to sleep with an enemy to get the results that you want. What if, so to speak, if the Chicago Bears were to trade with team number 1, and that is Minnesota, okay? Let me say this. I know this won't happen, but I'm just saying here. If the Bears were to trade the first overall pick to Minnesota, what would the offer be? What would the Bears get back? Well, number one, if I'm Ryan Poles, Justin Jefferson in that conversation, because clearly you guys are going to be rebuilding. You're rebuilding in the quarterback position. You got yourself a running back in Aaron Jones for 1 year. And if you were to trade to get Justin Jefferson, okay, Justin Fields has a freaking, actually 2 of them. He has 2 all-star, 2 Pro Bowl talented wide receivers, DJ Moore, and you got Justin Jefferson. Then you got Cole Kmet, Gerald Everett at 4. You got DeAndre Swift. So we would drop back all the way to 11. We'll still get the 9th overall pick. We'll the 9th pick in the draft, and we'll go down to 11. So if they keep Justin, basically smoke screening and trade down at number 9, you got it. I'm sorry, I'm going edge at number 9. I'm going Dallas Turner. That dude, his combine numbers. He's basically Montez Sweat. He is literally Montez Sweat. So you get him. At number 11, I think. Give me a second. I could be wrong. I keep getting his position wrong. Yeah, number 11, draft pool. That's what I want, the draft pool. If I want draft. Create my draft. Okay, whatever. No. Damn it, that's not what I want. They're doing March Madness on this website. Technical difficulties. Apologize. Give me a second. Trying to find the NFL draft tracker. Here we go. I think this is it. This is it. No, I'm not looking. Damn, they haven't even updated this one yet. Okay, wait a minute, folks. Because there's another guy who I got my eyes set on. If you know, for this, so bear with me, folks. Bear with me. I'm only human. I am only freaking human. I'm only freaking human. Okay. Best available. Okay. Let's look. Okay. At number 11, you could get him at number 11. You can get Joe. Was right. Notre Dame, kid from Notre Dame, Joe Alt. What does Joe Alt bring to the table? Alt is long with his outstanding feet. He can mirror and recover even with his footwork or leverage. Ain't so sound in pass pro. He rides speed rushers past the quarterback. Alt is an excellent fit for zone heavy ground games. So that would be a tremendous partner for DeAndre Swift. They want to go that route for DeAndre Swift and Justin, because they both can run like crazy. Or you can go Troy Fontantu. God, I'm bad with names. Also, there's Jared Verse. You can get at 11, but you're not going to get two edges in this draft. You're not getting two edges. This is the guy. I think he's the fourth best in the draft. Alamal Fuza, quickness. He got length. He's quick. Elite pass blocker and elite pass blocker. Good from speed rushing. So he can do both. If you went that route at number 11, if you were to get him, you got height and you got speed. And that's the thing about it, though. And this is what makes Kansas City so good. Speed. Speedy line. Keep it up with your quarterback to make sure that he is protected well. So let me say that that's a scenario. That's a scenario. One of the teams, if you trade with Minnesota, Minnesota gets Caleb Williams, or if they do big JJ McCarthy, they were really bent on getting him. You get Justin Jefferson out the deal. You get the kid, like I said, from Penn State. You get Dallas Turner from Bama. Because I know Dallas Turner is going to be a freaking beast. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That dude is going to be a freaking monster. Whatever team he goes to, I hope he comes to us at 9. The other game, if Washington was desperate, if Washington was very, very desperate, very, very desperate, and saying, hey, let's get our guy, our hometown guy, they draft, we trade with Washington, and they get Caleb Williams, okay? They get Caleb. We get probably a crap ton of picks. At number 2, I'm taking Marvin Harrison Jr., okay? Marvin Harrison Jr., obviously, he is the number 1 wide receiver here in this draft class. He is the number 1. The other one, Malik Nabies, if they were to get him at 2, that would be something if they got him at 2. So if they were to get Malik Nabier, I probably butchered that name again, like I always do every name. If they were to get him, okay? If they were to get him, holy shit, if they were to get him. I would love to get Marvin Harrison. I would love to get I would love to get Malik. That's what you get at 2. You still keep your 9th overall pick. That still goes to either Dallas Turner, depending on what you do in free agency, if you address your defensive tackle or your defensive edge, or you go offensive lineman here. You either get Joe Alt from Notre Dame, or you're getting Dallas Turner, depending on situation, or you're getting the kid from Penn State. Like, the only 2 teams I can low-key see at this point, if the Bears were to keep Justin around, number 1, Minnesota. Minnesota's a pipe dream, though. It's a pipe dream. Like, I'm being for real. They are a pipe dream. The second being Washington. I don't see the Patriots trying to trade up. I mean, if the Patriots did try to trade up, it would shock me, but I don't think they would take Caleb. I think they would low-key take I think they would probably take to be honest, even if they did, I don't think they would even want to trade up anyway. They would probably get Jaden Daniels at number 3. You can clearly, see from there. A lot of things will happen there. So those are the scenarios on the Caleb side, and those are the scenarios for the Justin side. Now, let me give you guys some history, and let me talk about how divided this fan base is. Y'all, you guys know I'm open to everybody's opinions. I'm not team Justin. I'm not team Caleb. I'm team just give me a damn Super Bowl before the Lord calls me home to the upper. I would love to basically in my lifetime to see the Bears win a freaking championship by the time God calls me home. Okay. Like, I would love not only for the, like, if you were to tell me, rank all my favorite teams, who would I love to see? If I was to rank them 1 through, from the team, to the bottom, to championship, to the highest. Number 1 would probably be the Bears. Number 2 would be the Bulls. Number 3 would be Butler University. Number 4 would definitely be the Cubs. Number 5, the Blackhawks. And number 6, the Chicago Sky. Like, why would anyone get Marvin Harrison Jr. with 1 read quarterback? I think, Judah, I think you came in at the part where I basically came up 2 scenarios if the were to, I think, keep Justin and get Marvin Harrison, and the other was trading Justin for God knows whoever, and then keep getting Caleb Williams. If they get Caleb Williams, like I said, here's what's going to happen if they get Caleb Williams. Number 1, if you get Caleb Williams, then you're definitely got to. I'm drafting the offensive lineman. I'm sorry. I have to, because I don't even trust our line. Not that. I trust Darnell, the Moose, Wright. I trust Wright. I freaking trust Wright. I trust Wright with the best of them. I trust Wright. He had a pretty good rookie season. I trust Tevin Jenkins. But I still would love for them to go deep in for a lineman. That is one of my biggest concerns. I would love for the Bears to get a lineman. But if they were to get Caleb at 1, and if they were at 9 to get, oh my God, if they were to get Dallas Turner, I wouldn't be mad at it, because Dallas Turner is basically Montez Sweat. It's Bama Montez Sweat. So, Jesus. That's the thing about this, though. Like, it's a very interesting, and it's so funny. I'm mad I don't have my props. I'm mad I don't have the props with me. It's funny because Ryan really controls. He's literally will control on how this draft goes. If you trade Justin Fields for picks forever, God knows where you want to pick them. And if you go keep Justin and somehow get MHJ, or, and this will be shocking, if they were to get Malik from LSU. Either way, I mean, either way, Ryan does, I'm going to respect that wish. If Ryan wants to go move to a different direction and keep, and draft Caleb Williams, then all by means, I'm cool with it. If he wants to keep Justin Fields, okay, cool with it. I know everybody else and their mother is going to be shitty about it. Ain't nothing need to be shitty about it. I mean, then once again, hey, it is what it is. Ryan has the control. He has the power at this point. Trade Fields for Matt Crosby or Jared Jeudy. Well, Jared Jeudy got traded to Cleveland. That's not happening. And shoot, obviously a lot of people thought that Fields was going to the Raiders, but I think that would have been so fucked up on Ryan's case, because didn't Ryan say, oh, if I do trade Justin Fields, I want to call him and do right by him. So why would you do right by him by giving him going to, nothing against the Raiders in particular. I mean, you do got a young and up and good coach over there. And then you also got the bullshit going on with, Luke fucking Getsley over there. Jesus Christ. But hey, you do get a receiver in Devontae Adams. You get that. So there is that. So at this point in time, if they were to get Caleb, cool with it. They keep with Justin, cool. I know how the fan base lately has been so fucking split. It's either way, whatever Ryan does, somebody's gonna get shitty. Even if you're a Justin Field fan, you're gonna get shitty. If you're a Caleb Williams fan or can't even think of his goddamn name. Jaden Daniels fans, you're gonna be shitty. Either way, the fan base is not gonna be happy regardless. Because why? Because fans have split things, split fans all the time. And it's just fucking stupid to me personally. I just want what's best for the team at this point. Because I really can see the other option is to keep Fields, draft Caleb Williams, Justin Fields as a backup, and then getting Dallas Turner at number 9. If they were to go that route. That's only if they go that route. That's what could happen. But another thing that also brought to my attention, because I was on Bleacher Report, and what's up, John? Now, I was on Bleacher Report, and I posted, on my community post the same thing and how I posted here about how I feel about this opinion about Justin Fields, the Justin Fields shit, the Caleb shit. I got pissed off about a lot of shit, basically. I said some shit on Bleacher Report, basically. And I had a baby boom, basically. We're never getting a Super Bowl if we get Caleb. So who do you want, Damian? Who's the other? If you don't want Caleb, I know Judah wants Caleb, I think. Who do you want? Jaden? But so I go on Bleacher Report. I post what I posted. And I got attacked by so many people on what I said about I don't trust USC quarterbacks. Oh. It's so effed up that when you have an opinion on something, okay? Bo Nix, that's who you want. And speaking of which, Matt Eberflus was over there at the Oregon Pro Day to watch him. What if they did get Bo Nix? I really wouldn't know how this fan base will react. I'll just be like, well, okay. If they were to get Bo Nix. That's if they were getting Bo Nix. So, Bo Nix. Damien got me thinking here. Bo Nix. Like I said, Ryan controls this franchise in his hands at this point. And you know what the funny thing is? When I come up here, I try to be, I don't even try. I'm objective to everybody's opinion, okay? But when I got attacked over some shit, I got some attacked by a baby boomer who said, I, the youth. Yeah, the youth. A 30-year-old man, youth. Shoot, I'm only as old as I feel. I got a 50-year-old brain and a 30-year-old body. So quite frankly, the youth. Oh, if people don't agree with you, oh my God. Matter of fact, I'm so glad I'm not using my phone today. I will read you the stupid shit that was said to me, like dead ass, like the most stupidest shit that was said to me on Bleacher Report when I posted what I posted. Okay. Let me see if this shit is still on here because, oh my God. First off, this dude, because I had a lot of people that agreed with my opinion, and I had, of course, occasional ass white basically said, oh, I hate the fact when my least favorite people on this app are spineless, opinionless softies who use the phrase true Bears fans. And when I said true Bears fans, I'm like this, if you're a true Bears fan, you would take the decision and just roll with this. Regardless of, either way, you're going to be pissed off regardless. We can't draft everybody. We can't pick up everybody. So yeah, and it was C Wish H13M. So enough like a Caleb Williams fan, obviously. And then I had a guy named Moonshiner who said, what is sad is that the world we live in regards to America and social media, self-entitlement, which is a fact, participation trophies, failure to properly discipline children, political policies, and agenda that segregate race instead of bringing us together has left this country with generations for the most part. The lack of respect and self-discipline, while hiding behind keyboards to spew their hatred on those that disagree. That is a big ass fact. Civil debate is the thing of the past, and unfortunately, I see this country spiraling towards its demise with each passing generation. Look around how many of you have kids that jump on their Xbox immediately after school or texting their friend that lives 2 doors down instead of walking over their house to interact. You can either be a part of the problem or the solution. It's up to you. Bear down. That was the most realist thing I've ever heard. That was a wake-up call to some of these mofos up in here. Like, you can have an opinion on something. If you okay, let's say if you like Justin Fields, you're an antichrist. Or if you love Caleb Williams, you're a Caleb Williams ass kisser. Either way, what happened to being in, okay? Being in the middle. Like, okay, I hear your argument. You got some points. Here's my argument. You got some points. And we're here in the middle. You don't see that nowadays because you got the keyboard warriors coming at you for just spreading your own opinion. Just because it's my opinion, that doesn't mean my opinion is right. It's whatever you say is wrong or whatever I say is right. You got to be mature and low-key be mature and low-key say, okay, I see your point. Now come and see my point. You don't get that nowadays. You don't get that in sports nowadays. You don't get that in this. You really don't. Question, say we got rid of Fields and draft QB. Do we trade up that 9th pick? Or would that be a loss? Because at this point, if you go somewhere else, we should definitely draft. If we do get rid of Fields and do draft a quarterback, and if we do try to move up, the only team that you could probably move up with is probably the Cardinals. I still say the Cardinals are probably going to get Marvin Harrison, but, and that's not my butt. That's not my butt, but that's just a butt right there. I can just see that happening. But if Arizona was willing to trade down from 4 to 9 and they get Marvin Harrison, holy shit, that'd be the steal of the draft for me. But at the same time, hey, with Caleb Williams, because that's where it's looking like it's going to be. Now it happened. Let me continue. Here was the MVP because there was a lot of guys like Big Zeus. Shout out to Big Zeus. Shout out to C Range. Big Jones. That dude was funny as hell. Everything is fine, but not. This was the MVP. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, damn. I think the guy got deleted. Basically, this is where the baby boomer came in. Saying that, oh, every youth Bear fan is the problem. Like, oh, you Gen Zs. First off, I'm not Gen Z. I am clearly a millennial. 1994, baby. 1994. Not even close to a fucking Gen Z. Gen Z was 1996. So strike one. I made my points. This dude kept on going and going, saying, oh, the youth is the problem. Oh my God. Keyboard warriors, which is so pot calling the kettle black because you're acting like a key warrior right now towards me, like coming straight at me. And I'm like, dude, I just wanted to pop up on Bleacher Report, share my opinion with y'all, and see where to go. I didn't know I was gonna start Make America Great Again baby boomer who believed that all black people or Latino people or any people of color and race was the problem. And this was on the Bear community page, mind you. That's the funny part. And then I'm like, and then this hit me, you know. Well, obviously it didn't hit me. I've been called worse. I've been called so many racial slurs on this damn YouTube channel. I've been called so many shit before. And I'm still here, god damn it. So fluff it. That's my gift to them. Like, that's my gift to them. Like, dead ass. Like, if you're gonna be that asshole, then bro, I feel sorry for motherfuckers like that. I really do feel sorry for motherfuckers like that. Like, it's sad the way how America has become. It's actually not just America. It's sad the way how, not just America, just how the world is at this point. And that's where I think with the split of the fan base, Team Justin, Team Caleb shit is stupid as shit. And this is what comes to my point right here. Y'all, I've said this earlier in this live about this franchise, okay? I love the Bears. Don't get me wrong. I love the Bears. I will always continue to love the Bears until God calls me home, okay? Till the cow come home. I love this team to death. Nothing will change that. Nothing will fucking change that. But when I look at this tells me a lot about this franchise, guys. I want everybody on here that's still on here, 4 people that's watching, for 5 people that's watching. Can you name the greatest quarterback in Chicago Bear history? Just name 5. Because I got the list right here, and I will gladly tell you in description on how on this goes. And this is what really had a light bulb in my head about how crazy this shit is. And about how mismanaged and misowned are. Like, we were never known, guys. We are one of the most historic, successful franchises in NFL history. But when it comes to the quarterback position, we have never been known to be a quarterback-led team. Often finding greatness on the defensive side. I don't care who the quarterback is. Lucas Patrick is gone. Yeah, don't bring back Lucas. For the love of God, do not bring back Lucas. But not like dead ass, like Josh McCown. Josh McCown is not on this list. Josh McCown's not on the list, Damien. Come on, everybody, come on. Don't be shy now. I don't want... Sorry, my tongue's a little agitated. I don't want anybody to be shy. I want y'all to be 100%. Damien said Josh McCown. Give me another one that you believe is the top 5 greatest quarterbacks. Because I got the list right here. And I will gladly explain word from word from this article And it's so funny, after all of these years, all it took back then was around 2000, what? 2000, what? I think around 2020 that they finally woke up and realized, oh, this is one of the most important positions in football. Like, no shit, it's not. And this is way before Ryan Poles even got there. Ryan Poles gets it. Ryan Poles got it. He got it. He understands that the quarterback position is the most important. He understands that. That's why he got the whole world in his hand, so to speak. Ryan Pace, on the other hand, did not get that. Lions fan, I include myself. No, Breeshawn. Come on, rivals. All rivals. Come on, be real. I'll be real with you. I got the list, y'all. I read this shit and I almost wanted to cry. And hell, there's only like two quarterbacks on here that was there was one quarterback that I saw in my time, and there's one quarterback on here that was the year I was born to the time I turned 4. Oh, Jesus, y'all. This is gonna hurt. This is fucking gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Does anybody give up? Because I'm ready to read this list. Because this is gonna fuck you guys up a little bit. This is gonna fuck y'all up a little bit. I've been a fan of this team since 2003, y'all. Since 03. And I only got to see a few NFC championship games, a few NFL divisional games, a few wild card games, 1 Super Bowl. I give up because I'm too young. Well, here we go. Are y'all ready? Kyle Orton. Kyle Orton is not on this list, but I'm gonna tell you right now, we should have built around Kyle Orton. That haunted our asses. Like dead ass. Like, oh my God. Oh, Kyle Orton. What could have been if we only had competent staffing back then? Because Kyle Orton, oh my God, I fucking love Kyle Orton. But yeah, it's not Kyle. Kyle's not even on this list. Let me tell y'all, number 5, from 1987 to 1993, Jim Harbaugh at number 5. Bears traded away, look at this, y'all. The Bears traded away Super Bowl winning quarterback Jim McMahon after the 1988 season, which opened the door for Jim Harbaugh, who was a first-round selection by the team in 4 seasons as a true starter. He led the team to the playoffs twice and to a 33-25 record, passing for 9,787 yards in those years. That's number 5, Jim Harbaugh. Yeah. Number 4, our only winning Super Bowl caliber quarterback, Jim McMahon. Number 4. The Bears of the mid-'80s were known for their defense, highlighted, of course, by the legendary 1980 defense. Matches of the midway on D and Walter Payton in the backfield made McMahon's life a lot easier, but his strong play shouldn't be discounted. Wait a minute, Stephanie. Am I still staticky? Am I still staticky? Am I still a little staticky? Am I good? Y'all, am I good? Okay, I hear my phone. I think I'm pretty good. Okay. Oh, where was I? I was on number 4, right? Jim McMahon's number 4. Let me basically get what I was saying. The Bears of the mid-1980s were known for defense, highlighted, of course, by the legendary 1985 defense. The Monsters of the Midway on D and Walter Payton in the backfield made McMahon's life a lot easier, but his strong play shouldn't be discounted either. His passer rating of 80.4 ranks fourth all-time among Bear passers with at least 1,000 attempts, and he led 7 game-winning drives in his 66 starts. That Jim McMahon, Super Bowl quarterback, is at number 4. Number 3, Eric Kramer. Eric Kramer is not this is okay, by the way, 1994 to 1998. This is Eric Kramer is not as big of a name as some other on this list, but he has had some of the best performances of any quarterback to play for the Bears. His best season came in 1995 when he passed for 3,838 yards and 29 touchdowns to just 10 interceptions, leading his team to a 9-7 record. Those remain the records for the single season passing yards and touchdowns in franchise history. Number two, I was surprised he wasn't number 1, but number 1 really surprised me. Number 2 is Jay Cutler. Say what you will about Jay Cutler. Yes, he's an a-hole. He was a jackass. He was unmotivated. He had no game. He had no sex life. But anyway, we're all criticizing the question, but yet he still put on some incredible performances in Chicago. Cutler is by far the franchise's all-time passing leader with 23,443 yards, also throwing a franchise high 154 touchdowns. He is also second among all Bears quarterbacks, minimum of 10 starts, and completion percentage. And number 1, Sid Luckman. Sid Luckman, now get this year, 1939 to 1950. I think this was way before the Super Bowl era. It can be tough to compare players across eras, but any list of all-time Bear greats would be remiss to leave out Sid Luckman. No quarterback has played more games in Chicago than Luckman's 128, and his 14,686 passing yards and 137 touchdowns still hold up as the second franchise history. A four-time first-team All-Pro from 1941 to 1944. Luckman also led the NFL in passing yards 3 times, as well as passing touchdown 3 times. And he won 4 NFL championships with us in the 1940s. So basically, what does this all mean? And what does this have to do with the split shit? My thing to every Bear fan right now, we have never been known for the quarterback position, obviously, after what I just read. So my question is to all Bear fans, why are we getting so apeshit crazy over who's going to, drive the ship? Yeah, you have the future of your franchise to think about, but at the same time, the quarterback is so... It can either make you or break you. That is the thing here. That is what's going on here. So, like I said, Ryan Poles has a tough freaking decision. And I really feel bad for the guy because whatever decision he makes, damn the fans at this point, whatever decision he makes, if the quarterback being either Jaden or being Caleb or hell being Justin Fields and nothing happens, it's like what Keyshawn Johnson said in Undisputed. Bears are going to clean house. And then once again, it will be another damn rebuild. We've been rebuilding y'all since 1985. The closest that we ever got, the closest we've ever had to getting that glory.
was 2000, what, the 2006, 2007 season? Where we were nothing but defense then and got creamed by Peyton Manning, started Rex Grossman over Brian Greasy. That team. Now I know that this live is not going to change your mind on how you view the Bears. This was not about that. What I'm basically telling you guys is, whether that be Damian, whether that be Judah, whether that be Prince Sean, whether that be Key in the building, whether that be Robert Tyler, whether that be anybody who has been with me through this long journey of doing YouTube for a while. And I don't do this because for some clout. I don't do this because I want some attention. I express myself to you guys because you guys are like the realest goddamn people in the room. Because without all the subscribers, I don't give a damn about monetization. I don't care about that. If you love what you see and you basically, my job as not even an analyst, as a fan, or just basically like an entertainer, basically, is to entertain y'all and basically give you a little bit of facts, give you some opinions. Some rant, sometimes I rave, but at the end of the day, it makes me human. And at the end of the day, I owe it all to you, the fans, okay? The subscribers, if you will. Granted, it's been a long journey. I have had snapped on a few people on here. I have cut mofos off because they were so toxic. Toxic. I know toxic will never die, okay? And I'm not trying to sound sensitive or anything. I'm only human. Okay? I'm only human. Like, I am only goddamn human. That might happen, Damien. He might be a backup. The way how it goes. And also, John L says, since the first day I met you, you accepted me like family. I accept anybody like family, but there's always going to be a guy or a person or a troll that's going to come up here and say some stupid shit. There's always going to be a jackass that's always going to say some stuff. There's always going to be in other words, there's always going to be a jackass always to try to, take my joy away. But at the end of the day, I love what I do, okay? I love coming up here and being live with y'all, telling y'all stories, my opinions, whether that be wrestling, whether that be the Chicago Bulls, who, oh my God, Jesus Christ, the less said about that team, the fucking better. The Chicago Blackhawks, that's another fucking team. Connor Bernard is a fucking dog. I'm not going to front on that. I need to get a Connor Bernard jersey. Like dead ass. That dude is a fucking moose. That dude is a fucking moose. I love that guy. Yeah, please build around that man. You guys got 47 million in cap space. You better freaking use it. The Cubs, I'm 50-50 with them this season. I mean, they did what they had to do. They brought some talent in and they put people back. But at the end of the day, man, they got to play like they got some urgency, because I'm telling you, if that crap didn't happen last year, we probably would have been in the same position that Arizona Diamondbacks were in. And if that would have happened, Jesus Christ. And also one more thing before I go. The Bears moving to the south side, no, not the south side, but like the south part of the south end of Soldier Field, building that's dome, a $2 billion project. With it, at first I was so skeptic of the dome because I'm so used to the Bears playing outside. But it's a new era. At this point, every damn team is getting a dome at this point. Every team is getting a damn dome. It doesn't matter who you are. Team is getting a dome. So the Bears getting a dome, I'm okay with it. Why not? I'm okay with it.
Like for real. Like I'm okay with it. I was okay with it. So either way, I mean, it is what it is. Because I'm streaming right now, so it is. So at the end of the day, hold on, I'm trying to get a I got a notification from Bleacher Report. I don't think. Okay, so okay, I think I'm good here. All right, cool. So yeah, is it me or did Mooney get overpaid? No, Mooney didn't get overpaid. Hell no, I don't think Mooney didn't get overpaid. I don't think he got overpaid at all. I mean, he earned it. I mean, we were gonna give him what 10 million for 3 years, I believe. I gotta get ready for finish the homework. I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. So yeah, that's gonna do it here for me. Shout outs to Damien, shout outs to Prince Sean, shout outs to Judas, shout outs to Janelle, shout outs to Key in the building, shout outs to all my moderators. Shout outs to everybody on here that came on here, wanted to listen to what I had to say, opinion wise. The next time I will be live, it will probably be live for Picklemania. And if you don't know what Picklemania is, it's the 3rd year of Picklemania. Because we got it's the road to WrestleMania. And yes, no, I didn't know you were I was live yesterday. Prestige. You got to hit the goddamn notification bell. That's what I'm saying. If y'all don't know that I'm live, hit the notification bell. Speaking of wrestling thoughts on Brock possibly coming back. Brock is coming back. Brock basically snitched. Brock, I'm sorry, because let's be real. Would you really take a game? Would you really take a bullet for Vince McMahon? Oh, you were shit talking kids on Discord. Would you really take a bullet for Vince McMahon for all the shit that man has done? Let's be honest. I might do a Ruthless Attitude podcast somewhere down the road. Maybe, well, it won't be next week because I'll be at Comic-Con next week. It might be soon. John Cena would. Well, we know John Cena would. All of a sudden, Justin Fields running out of landing spots. Like I said, I already said what I said about Justin. I've already said what I said about Caleb. I've already said it. You don't need to say it anymore. I've already got my piece. So until then, all of this so-called media analysts are saying that he'll be traded and to be a backup or a QB just to save their narrative of him being out of Chicago. Like I said, I think what's going to happen is he's going to be a backup to either Caleb Williams, or if the Bears decide to shock us and get somebody else other than Caleb, that would be shocking. Either way, either way, it is what it is. Trade Justin to Minnesota for Justin Jefferson. That's not happening. No. Fuck no. I mean, it could happen. I mean, I don't know. No, that's not gonna happen. No. What's gonna happen there is Minnesota is gonna get JJ McCarthy. That's what it's looking like right now, to be honest with you. All right, let me look at something real quick and then I'll get out of here because it's about that time, 10 o'clock. Gotta be at work early in the damn morning. Gotta be at work early in the morning. Always gotta be at work. So after when that shit is said and done, everything else would be cool and satisfied. All right. So I think I am good for right now. So that is going to do it for tonight. All right, y'all. You guys have a wonderful night. You guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Love each and every one of you. You guys have been wonderful. Peace, love, and oh, one more thing. This is gonna be Vince, and this is gonna be his cellmate.
I come from the deepest, darkest recesses of your mind.
He's literally gonna be Vince's cellmate, or his other cellmate. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was weird as shit. But what, you know what? We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it soon. So yeah, I gotta get out of here. You guys love, peace, soul.